Hello everyone and welcome. As of recently, Johnson Health Tech, under their brand name of Matrix, have released their new version of the consoles. So this would be the old version of the XIR console, and I'm going to be showing you guys today how to switch that out for the new version if you do switch to upgrade. The biggest benefits up the upgrade is going to be it's going to have a lot more RAM for processing power, so it's going to be a lot faster, smoother overall experience. It will also have an HDMI port located in the back that can actually mirror and both stream services onto the screen that you won't normally find on the Matrix console. So before we even start, there's a couple things that you definitely want to start off with. Is number one, by flipping off a switch down located where your power cord is. That's going to neutralize the power and make sure that basically you're not going to get electrocuted if anything goes wrong. Other than that, you're going to want to unplug it fully, and we can reach around the back here and see where we have to start off on unscrewing some bolts. So the absolute amazing thing about any sort of Matrix product, if you are switching out the consoles, is going to be that essentially they make it really easy to do. The only cords that are going to come from the actual base itself will be the only ports that I can plug into on the console. So there's really no mismatching wires, and you can't plug into anything that's really not supposed to be plugged into. So to make sure, basically, before we start touching any electronics, make sure that the unit is turned off and unplugged just to be absolutely safe. And then when you're switching out your old console, there's going to be like basically a little 6-pin here you're going to pull out. So there's little latches on these two that you can just sit there, and if you press that down, it should pull right out on each and every one. They come out super easy, and then on the treadmills, they'll have two little yellow ones right here. They should be pretty universal on all of their units, and then one green one up top. Once the console is fully unplugged, just take out the cords and pull them back just to make sure so you don't yank anything out. And just lift this guy right out. So to plug this guy in, we're going to take those exact same cords and find spots that they go in. So green to green. What's really nice too is that Matrix actually color codes these. Yellow to yellow. It shouldn't matter too much as to which one of the yellow ones you do plug into. There doesn't seem to be any sort of indicator on which is which. So you can just go ahead and plug these in. All right, then you're going to have your larger connector here, which is going to go on to the little side right next to those yellow guys, should snap right in. And then you have your other 4-pin connector, which looks like it's going to go right down here. You're going to set this back into place. All right, now next step is the reassembly of the actual framing itself to keep the console secure onto the base. I use a little T-handle here for my Allen key. It just makes it a little bit easier to actually access and get the screw into where it needs to be. What I do is push it all the way in, and then I will try to align it as best as possible. Doing this one-handed is not the easiest though, but it does seem as though we've gotten it. And I'll catch you guys at the end. As you can see, Matrix makes it super easy to change out any consoles if you're looking to upgrade until the newest and latest piece of technology. And if you ever have any questions with installing or programming with any of your new and updated consoles or even legacy models, you can always call your nearest representative at the closest G&G Fitness. And as always, thank you for choosing G&G Fitness.